Alright guys, what is up? I'm here to review episode 2 of Good Trouble. This is gonna kind of be like a quick run-through review because I'm cut on time and it wasn't really a lot to go through this episode, even though it was like jam-packed heavy. Episode 2, we see Callie and Mariana are having a party in the loft. We see them delving with stuff from work. Callie is still dealing with the pressure of like being in the middle of this Jamal case, her clerkship, and how it conflicts with her and Malika and their friendship. Meanwhile, Mariana's still trying to get, a footing at work, and basically the guys are just Xing her out of everything. And, basically, everyone's in the loft trying to blow off some steam, and they throw a party. Now, Callie, meanwhile, is still trying to avoid Gael because she and Mariana saw him hooking up with a guy in the his apartment, which, by the way, dude, get you some curtains. Like, come on now. Even when I was living on my own, when I got my apartment, I made sure to get curtains. So she is trying to figure out how to handle it. Like, she isn't like biphobic, but it's new for her. And I'm so glad they brought back Jude for this episode, because not only did we get to see him again, it's been a while, but he also is there for like a voice for explaining for Callie, and just her trying to get, better understanding of things. So for flashbacks, we see how Callie is basically kind of trying to stay, not in trouble. The other clerks are kind of like sort of messing with her head. And the guy, Ben, I think his name is, I feel like he's trying to pit her and the blonde against each other. Because the blonde came out as very, very, very kind of like self-righteous in the first episode for me. And basically, Callie's trying to stick to work. Meanwhile, Mariana wants to party. And basically, they both convince her to come down. Meanwhile, in the bathroom, she forgets her phone. And it's just Wilson calling her, basically saying there was an update on the case, which she did not know about until Malika's friend told her about the update. Which I'm kind of like, hold up. She told you that no one can know that she's on the case. She can't say nothing. But yet you tell your friends that she's on the case, basically saying, great, we have an insider. I'm like, no, she can't tell you about the case. She can't influence a judge like that, even though she's a clerk. Like, no. I'm sorry, my roommate is a crim major, and I just know this stuff off of hand. Plus, I took a course study in law and justice and did a career course in high school, so I kind of know the issues of that too. Meanwhile, Mariana is really jealous of not being included, and one of her roommates basically goes on Instagram Live and calls out Alex, and she, in her drunk self, decided to send him like 40 different messages. And I'm just like, Mariana, come on, this is like high school again. Come on, girl, just save your dignity. We also get to see some side characters from people in the live. We see Malika and dealing with her brother and how they were put into the system. We also see, I can't remember her name, but it's the body influencer, how she basically, has her mom as a troll online and how she wants support from her. We also see Alice and see how she is basically hung up on her ex who recently got engaged, even though she threw the party for her. I'm like, man, that's messy. We also get, another moment with Callie and Gael, and they actually have the talk. Thank God we didn't have to wait another episode for that. And we see them at the end of the episode just in the pool, just kissing. I'm like, okay, we see something happening. Not a definite relationship, but something just, we're on like the just kicking it status, okay? We're probably not get anything like exclusive till like the end of the season, whether or not it's there. But I'm happy they brought back Jude. I give this episode a 4 out of 5 just because there's just so much going on. Next week's promo, it has a lot that's telling. We see a protest happening outside the courthouse. We also see Callie and Gael again. They're hooking up. I'm like, girl, you gotta find us at some point. And also Mariana bumping into her boss and basically seeing something on his phone. I'm like, oh, that's trouble all the way there. Anyway, that's my review for Good Trouble episode 2. Let me know in the comments what you think of the episode and what you want me to review next. Your girl, peace out. My love. Have a great week. Bye.